Hello, this is Dimitri. Hello, this is Demetria. January. Today is May 15th, 2018, and it's currently 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I am now viewing the GBPJPY daily chart. I already have some lines that are plotted here because I started this. I plotted these lines on Monday. So I have the higher high and I have the lower low. I have a couple lines in between that are already plotted. This is my daily chart. The daily chart, the trend is going down here, and then it's going up here, and then it's going down, and then there's a bit of consolidation here. So I will say that the majority of this daily chart is an uptrend. It's going up beginning February 28th. All the way through about April 13th or 14th or so. So this will be the major trend as an uptrend. Moving over to the hourly chart, I have some lines already plotted, and this is a little bit of an up consolidation, and then it's going up consolidation. The major trend on the hourly chart is consolidation. And then I still have my lines. I have some higher highs and some lower lows that are plotted here in my fib line. And then moving over to the 15-minute chart. Let's see here. The 15-minute chart. It was in it was in an uptrend here. Moving over to consolidation, slightly going downward, and then a little bit up. But it's just like moving side by side. It's been in consolidation for quite some time. My lot size is 0.05. Again, this is the Great British Pound JPY 15-minute chart. I have everything already pretty much plotted here, just ready for me to execute a chart, execute a trade. This is developing into a downtrend. There are some tweezer tops there, but because this is in a I guess it's a slight uptrend. I could get into this, but I'll wait until it breaks this fib line here to get into a trade. Once it breaks there, then I'll enter. But I won't enter unless it breaks before 12:05. So we're 1 minute into the trade. And just so that I can get a better view of what this candlestick is doing, I'll take a look at the 5-minute chart to see it. And then, okay, so these have been pretty much bearish candlesticks. So once it breaks here, if it breaks within the next 3 minutes, then I will enter. Now I will enter into a sell. And it looks like it just may break, but I'll be patient. I'll get my arrows ready to place it for a down and for a sell. There's some indecision there. And I did check my FX to see if there were any major reports, and there was only one. This non-monetary policy ECB meeting, which was just a medium report. During my trading time, these other reports will not be released. Well, let's see here. This will be right before the close of my trading session, so we'll see if I have caught my 20 pips yet. I will stop the recording just to... Yeah, I'll stop the recording because it looks like it may not enter. Okay, so I'm back, and that candlestick did break my fib line for an indication of a continuation of a downtrend. So I've already placed my reason for entry was a breakout of support at 148,736, and it looks like it's now a beginning to be a bullish candlestick, and is going back up. So before I enter, I need to wait to make sure that there's a strong indication that it's going to go down. The RSI is below 45, however, it's still a bullish candlestick, so I'm going to wait just to make sure that it does turn bearish before I enter into the sell. Let me look at the 5-minute candlestick to see what happened. So it's been bearish except for this one. And this one, there's some indecision. So I need to wait for confirmation before I enter. In the meantime, my risk ratio is 2% per trade. The current trend is down. And the RSI is below 45, but I need to make sure, I need to wait for confirmation. I'm going to go offline and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. This candlestick did, in fact, this one broke the one prior, and now this one is also a bearish, but it started off bullish and it went up and then it came back down. I am after my 5-minute rule of entering, so now I have to wait again to enter. This is the part where I'm not so sure of, because I feel like I am going to miss this opportunity to catch these pips. But my rule is that I won't enter 5 minutes after, so I have to wait again until now 12:30, which is 7 more minutes before I can enter into a trade. But I feel like this trend is going to be over and I'm going to miss it. So I have to wait, because that's what my trading strategy says, is that I will not enter after at least, I have to enter within the first 5 minutes of the opening of the candlestick. And I'm after that mark. So I have to wait 7 minutes. So I will go offline and wait to see what happens. Okay, I'm back, and it's now broken another level of support here. So I'm really not sure, Kat, if I should have entered or if I really should have just waited. Now, I'm not sure if I need to update my strategy, because the pip value is changing, and it's not just pipette. As you can see, I was up here when it first broke and was hesitant because it was a bearish. It was a bullish candlestick at 73, and then it dropped down below 58. So I could have caught those pips there, but I didn't. I didn't enter, so I'm not sure if I need to change something in my... I think I should change something in my strategy. Because if the pip value is moving, the RSI was below 45. Everything else was there. It's just that I didn't enter because it went past my 5-minute rule, and I didn't enter. However, the pip value was changing, and I think I should have entered. So I have 3 minutes left before a new candlestick forms. And then I'll check to see if it's still in a downtrend, still to see if it still has bearish momentum. And now the RSI is at 27, so it's under 30, which it means it's oversold. And so here you can see that the bears and bulls are fighting on this candlestick, but I probably could have caught my pips right there and been done. So I have 1 minute remaining, or less than 1 minute remaining before the new candlestick will begin. So let me take a sneak peek at the 5-minute candlestick chart. And there's a lot of indecision here. But it's pretty much still been a downtrend. Let me go back. And it's still under 45. I'm going to enter into a sell. Okay, so I entered at 148.656. Gonna try to catch 10 pips at least. Take it down to 55. And then my stop loss, I'm gonna take it to 10s. I don't want it to take me out quickly, so I'm gonna have a 1-to-1 ratio to get up to 75. That's my arrow. It did break my level of support at 148.658. RSI is below 45, which is part of my strategy. My risk rate, oh shucks. This should be at 75. I made a mistake and touched it by this risk reward is 1-to-1 because I'm risking 10 to gain 10. I'm in a sell. Price is 148.755. My stop loss is 148. I'm sorry, my stop loss is 148.755. My price is 148.656. And my take profit is 148.559. And everything is there. I'll take a screenshot. Label it. And this one is done. Let's see what will happen.